We'll go for a 3. Grind Time, how are you today? I hope you can hear me. Oh no, you can hear me fine. I forgot I turned on the mixer. Yeah, I forgot the mixer's on. Grind Time, these are only tests. I was just trying to see what games would work on this setup that I jerry-rigged. Yeah, this is the other view. This is the other one. There's the little small one, and there's the tilted view. Yeah, this one's the tilted view. I think this one looks cooler, but the problem is that it's tilted. I'm gonna keep it real. It's tilted. This is the other game, Shootmania Storm. This is the game that basically is going to be like a Little Big Planet of shooting on the PC. Depending how much it is, I might buy it, I might not. Depending. I don't know. It's competitive. It's more competitive than just shooty hurt me. Yeah, if you like this view, I can keep it at this view because I guess I'm bigger or not bigger, but you can see a lot more of me here. I don't know. I'm very happy with the test these days. I'm very happy with the test these days. I'm pretty happy with the test today because I thought we would have to run everything through Mac. I really did. I thought like, oh man, if I have to run through everything on the Macintosh, that would be disaster. It would be even more disaster. But it looks like it runs things pretty well on the PC. Got a hit. Wasn't enough though. Yeah, there's only two views. There's this view and the one I had before. Got myself an elimination, but I eliminated myself. Man, I am starving. They're cooking something really good, and it's like every time I smell it, I just keep getting more hungrier. I just keep smelling it and smelling it. I keep getting hungrier and hungrier. It's bullshit. What you have for lunch? All I did was just make sure that if this looked okay. All I did was just really work on this all day. And it's getting there, it's getting there. Most of the kinks are definitely getting worked out. Like I said, you know. Cartoon Cast is going to be a wonderful show on Wednesday. A sandwich, not my sandwich. I should really put Team Fortress 2 back on this computer, but that's like a 13 gig drop. That's a 13 gig game. I'm gonna ask for a hard drive from my computer. I'm gonna ask for like a 1 terabyte drive so I can put like Team Fortress, put all the games I ever want on the drive. Maybe they'll make me feel better. I'm serious. I might have to do that. I might have to put that kind of, you know, those kind of games on the drive. Oh, you never played it? Too cartoony. I'm not the hugest fan. I mean, it's free. I mean, when it's when I'm done playing games, I'm like, okay, do I want to play some TF2? The only problem is it's too shotgunny. You know, I like to shoot straight. You know, it's to like run up to someone, shoot it, and you know, is it very team oriented? Sure, but it's just it's too not shoot straighty. Like, to me, I like a game that I can shoot straight, and that's not one of them. But it's free, and you know, they give you all kinds of hats and all kinds of free crap when you pre-order games and buy games. And they gave you the AWP from Counter-Strike when you pre-ordered Counter-Strike. I actually like Counter-Strike, believe it or not. I think Counter-Strike's very good. There's not a beta I didn't like. This is a beta. Oh, there goes I. Bong, bong, bong. Oh, did I get headshotted? What happened? Any games for suggestion for April 1st? Any games for April 1st? I was thinking about Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, KOTOR. Just make a day out of it. Just do a 12-hour stream of games. Oh, I had to hit him. It has to be an RPG. It has to be something that I'm probably not going to like very much. And an RTS would just bore to sleep. It ain't going to be League of Legends. I'm just saying, it ain't going to be LOL. Hey everyone, this is LOL. Yeah, it ain't going to be LOL. Terra? Maybe. That's an MMO. Would that even run right on the computer? I mean, it runs fine, but I'm thinking more low end. Because I don't have like a behemoth like you do. I would like, sure. If I had a behemoth like you do, I would say, sure, let's do Terra. But I don't have that kind of power, which is pretty sad. All eliminated. I mean, I can run it, but like I said, it has to be a game that it's either I have to go get it, it's either I own it or I don't. And then I thought maybe we could do Fallout New Vegas because I have that, and I'm just keeping it fresh on the Barbie. New Vegas, but I'm like, I already played through Fallout 3, so it has to be something that is, you know, and I also got Dwarf Sex, Dragon Age Origin, and I know it's either that game's going to be a crapshoot. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to like that game or not. I have no idea. And also, I have no idea how it's going to run either. And then we have... Yeah, Gears in, is going to hold you over for a whole month. Yeah, to a whole month until... Yeah, that's what I meant, until Injustice. That's going to be a big game. I'm surprised. I mean, it looked like the marketing for Injustice is really good, but the only time I hear about Injustice is, you know, on the websites, you know, on Joystick and Kotaku and all those other sites. I don't really hear a lot of it. Normally you hear those kind of games when you're watching wrestling, and I don't watch wrestling as much as I used to. Oh, I eliminated a guy? I think I did. What was it? We have our semifinalists and someone won. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I mean, no TV ads. I mean, just, you know, it's all internet hype. It's not that I have heard, you know, like I said, it's all internet hype, basically. It's all, you know, it's all about Tara Strong with Wayne Brady, which is weird, but I like Wayne Brady. I like Wayne Brady a lot. I really don't mind Wayne Brady. But, you know, it's just one of those things, you just look at it and it's like, wow, I haven't heard a damn thing about this on TV. You would think, you know, like a big superhero crossover game, you would hear a little bit about it. Oh yeah, I mean, maybe it's how they wanted it, but Mortal Kombat 9 had, you know, had the ads and all that stuff, but maybe it's way too early. Maybe they are going to put out the ads when the game comes out. You know, when a couple days before the game comes out. Maybe that's what they're thinking. But who knows? Who knows? Well, you want Shoot Mania? I suck ass at it, but I got a little money to burn, but I should really wait. My birthday's next month. Oh! Hit a guy. So yeah, like I said, Injustice is gonna be great. And no, I'm not gonna bite it on the U. But that looks like a game that could benefit for Vita use too. That looks like a game that could really use some Vita love. And the Vita slowly starting to pick up now, but I mean really slowly. It ain't picking up like I want it to pick up. The Sperminator. I'm not buying. Like I said, I'm telling you, Grind Time. The next generation, Microsoft is going to launch the 720 this year. We can bet $1 on it. But I'm saying by E3, they're gonna come out on stage. Dan Mattrick's gonna pull down his pants, and it's gonna be the Orwellian douchebag of the world. He needs to not be on that stage. He is definitely going to announce Xbox 720. If he doesn't, I will be shocked to motherfucking pieces. It would be an absolute shocker to me. And you get GTA 4 coming out? Yeah. Oh, this is the last year for games for this generation. This is it. I mean, GTA 5 will be the big release. Assassin's Creed 4 will be the big release. And then we're heading into next gen, really. I would get a cheap 360 if I had a job. I would totally go. Yeah, I would totally do that. There's, like I said, it's not like I'm sitting here going like I don't want a 360. It's the question is how they justify it at this late stage. That's my problem, is how to justify the price of it. Well, if I'm gonna go on $300, I know what I'm gonna get. That's all. I know what I'm gonna get. I will save it for, you know, right now, yeah, 360 is great. You know, I can catch up with gears. You know, the only thing I would do, I'll say this: if the Xbox 720 is not backwards compatible, I would run out and buy an Xbox. But it has to be at, you know, it's either the thing has to be an 8 gig. It has to be 8 if it's going to be an 8 gig for the backwards. It has to be 150. The Xbox has to be $150. And my next door neighbor has an Xbox. I'm pretty sure I can use it anytime. At any time, I'm pretty sure I can go over her house if, you know, and go like, oh yeah. If I bought Injustice, it's not like I could not play it. You know, if I really wanted to play Halo 4 and rent Halo 4, I'm sure I can play Halo 4. You know, like I said, you know, it's playing coy now. It really is. It's playing coy with the Xbox, and I've been playing this coy game for a year, basically a year straight. And eventually, you're going. You know, it's either you're going to be destroyed up the ass, or you're going to try again. Yeah, the Xbox is very addicting. I mean, if you have Xbox Live and all this stuff, I mean, you're good to go. Because you're going to keep buying into the infrastructure and the ecosystem. You're going to keep buying into it. I did. Every multi-platform game was on the Xbox. And the problem with that is every multi-platform game's on the Xbox. And when, you know, like I said, I put so much fucking money into it. When it went away, you know, basically it was flushed down the toilet. You know, like I said, you know, now it's like, you know, it's like, do I want to rebuild, you know, like Batman back in Batman Returns brick by brick, or do I wait until there's brand new bricks and then start from there? Because when the new brick comes out, we're all going to get the new brick. We're all going to be in line for the new brick. We have no idea what the brick's going to be, but I'm sure we're going to be in line for the brick. People got in line for the Wii U. They had no idea what it's going to be, and now they hate it. Now they absolutely are assholes and hate it. And I'm like, why'd you stand in line if you're going to hate it? Why stand in line for something that you know you're going to hate? And people are going to say to me, I didn't stand in line to think I'm going to hate the Wii U. But you knew what was coming. You knew that Nintendo was not going to deliver on what you wanted. I mean, Microsoft will deliver. There's no denying that they will deliver. They're in it to kill. Yeah, because people paid into it. I paid into it for years. I have a 20,000 Xbox Live score. 20,000. I had an Xbox. I was there. I was there. I'll be there again. I mean, for a long time, it was the only platform that you could get Left 4 Dead 2. And I bought Left 4 Dead 2 on the Xbox. Got achievement on there. You know, it was the only place you could get Valve games. Portal. You know, of course, the orange box came out on the PS3, but it was an absolute dog shit. It was dog shit. It was dog shit. So if you wanted to play the actual Valve games, you played on the Xbox. Slow ride. Take it easy. Slow ride. So, Mr. Dolphin, are you sold on... Ah, fuck. Oh, I'm back. Okay, hello, me. Gotta be careful and start to dodge it. My god, I am so hungry. My god, I'm going to become 400 pounds by the end of tonight. It's either I'm turning anorexic girl or bullshit. Hello? Hello? E3's coming up. I have to figure out stuff about that. I don't know, Grant. I don't know. It seems like all I want to do is play first-person shooters on my computer. Like, I buy all these games. I'm like, oh yeah, all these console games that I like. And I'm like, I'm going to play them. That's not the question. But the only thing I keep wanting to play on my computer is first-person shooters. And I don't know if it's just just the platform, or just that's all I want to do. All I want to do is just play first-person shooters. And to me, it's like, okay, I got Counter-Strike. I really like Counter-Strike. I want to play that a little later. I haven't played Counter-Strike in a little bit. That slide thing's pretty cool. This is actually pretty interesting. You know, I'm not the... Never thought that I would actually ever do this. God. But like I keep saying to myself about... Oh, fuck. What happened? Oh, no, we're good. We're good. I guess what I keep saying is the first time for everything. I guess it's the first time for everything. Come April 1st, it will be a first time for everything. This is the first, but I guess April 1st will be the second time for everything. Yeah, that's basically, you're right. But I'm no fan of Killzone either. I am no fan of Killzone. No fan of Killzone. You know, they can show that nice little trailer and tell us how nice it is. I ain't buying it. Yeah, Killzone it's annoying. It's a very annoying first-person shooter. And I love Halo, man. I love Halo. There's nothing, I cannot sit here and go like I don't like Halo, except for I'm the kind of dude that literally when yeah, but that was just a big, ooh, look, this game is shiny and new, and I'm like, yes, it's shiny and new. I don't care. You know, it's just the same thing with Halo 4. It's shiny and new. I don't care. I don't care if it's a really good first-person shooter. The problem is it's not made by Bungie. Like, to me, it's like Dynasty, where you have no idea what it is, but I'm sure Bungie can bring the pain with Dynasty. I trust them. I mean, look, they're what, a $50 billion company? I mean, they're a $50 billion company, so it's not like if they make a video game, it's going to be horrible. You know, if they did internally, it's going to be horrible. I'm just saying that the people who did Halo are gone. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, you can see Activision got a lot of money. They can keep making Call of Duty the best thing ever because they're going to, you know, they're honed on getting product. They're honed on making a good product. So, yeah. Well, Microsoft, yeah, like I said, Microsoft needs different games than that, but if that's all we want to play, then that's all we're going to play. Yeah, Epic's Core, yeah, those by the people who made Bulletstorm, right? People Can Fly. Isn't that who made it, or someone else? It's either People Can Fly or Chair. I can't remember. But yeah, Shadowstorm was great. Oh, it was People Can Fly. Yeah, they're really good. I love People Can Fly. They will probably do a really good job with Gears. If you play Bulletstorm, If you ever play Bulletstorm, it's an absolute treat. Anya! Yeah, now that's a game that's a game I enjoyed a lot. I'll rip your dick off. What do you mean you'll rip my dick? I'll rip your dick. And it's just this insane game that you're like, what is going on? You didn't hear about it? It was like, it's $5. Sometimes they have a deal on it. It's an EA published game from Epic called Bulletstorm, and they're the people who made, People Can Fly made that game, and it's basically a kill with skill kind of game. I don't have it installed on this computer, which is kind of sad, but look it up. It's really insane. It's basically it's just a big thrill game. It's a big kill thrill. You're killing people with skill and all that stuff and getting points. It's kind of like an arcadey kind of game, but yeah, I mean, they made a first-person shooter last time, People Can Fly. This time they're making a third-person game. Let's just I don't want to rag on Sony, but let's just hope it ain't a straight-to-DVD kind of release for Gears of War Judgment. And I hope they knock it out of the park. To me, I don't wish any harm or anything unless it's bad press to begin with. I don't sit here and go like, I wish these games will fail. Unless it was bad press to begin with. Ah, fuck. Yeah, it's a fun little game. I picked it up in the summer sale of the Steam summer sale when we were ready for a miracle. Ready as I can be. Oh, were you ready for a miracle? Spirit set me free. Are you ready? Ready? Are you ready? Ready? I spent $64 on the Steam sale. I didn't even know I had $64, let alone any money to spend on the Steam sale. I got 3 hours of sleep every night when the Steam sale came out. Yeah, it's a great title, so I might as well hop in, I thought. Yeah. Oh, I wanted Bulletstorm for a while. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, that's what Steam's good for. It's like games that you're like, oh, I remember that game. I remember that. And you're like, oh, it's $5. I'll pick up that. It's like with Mass Effect. It was like $10. And I said, oh, Mass Effect, you get Mass Effect 2 and all its funness. And I'm like, yeah, I'm down with that. It's just the little things that you get from... Oh, fuck. Oh, I got eliminated. Yeah, I love Steam sales. I swear I spent about $30. I picked up Borderlands 2 for like $30. I love Borderlands 2. Like I said, it seems like if it's like Borderlands 2 is a great game, but I don't want to spend on the DLC. Yeah, wouldn't you hear that before? Like, I'm waiting for like Borderlands Game of the Year when it becomes like $30, and it's like, but you already have I already have the core game, so basically it will just be Borderlands and Borderlands. It's Borderlands 2 Game of the Year, and I bet that's going to come out this year, probably on like the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox 720. It has to. They're probably going to make that game happen, or just make it run. Because look, all they have to do is really just port the game, the PC version to the PS4 if they really wanted to. Like I said, if there's a PC port on the, and it sounds like the Xbox is going to go PC hardware as well with AMD graphics, so we'll see about that. But yeah, that's how Steam grew this year, was they had massive Steam sales and got people in the door. It's true, they grew over the year because they had massive Steam sales. I'll say this, Steam keeps you gaming. It doesn't matter what you have, Steam will keep you gaming. It'll keep you video gaming, which is nice because I don't feel like I ever had like a lull. Like I can always have something I'm like, but I never felt like playing anything. It's not like, I'm like, oh, I want to play this or do this. Call of Duty worked. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I'm not going to play that game, but it did. Chlorine. And it's like 12 days, and you have those flash sales and the voting up and the voting down. I mean, for me, it's like if I have a computer, it doesn't. If I had a really boss computer, I would never buy a game that comes out. I mean, I would buy a game that comes out day one. I'm not saying like I would never, but I'm just saying like big budget games are not important to me as some people. Some people need BioShock Infinite. I would make the argument of saying, I guess you do. But I really could go like, if I want to play that game, I'll wait till it's like $30 or $50 or whatever, whenever it's like a percentage. Borderlands 2 was 50% off, and I'm like, all right, it ain't gonna get any cheaper than this. Well, I don't, like I said, I buy into every hype train. I buy into every single hype train. Because I kind of want to buy into that hype train. But every time, to me, it's like I don't have the money to buy every single game. I have, so what you do is you rent it from GameFly. But it sounds like, they're going to, but GameFly doesn't send the game that you always want out. So I'm at the mercy of they are. It's like, yeah, I'm going to play the game. I'm going to like the game. It's like GameFly and Steam. If you wait long enough, you're going to play every game. You can get every game you ever want. You just have to be patient enough to get every game. I know everyone's like, oh, well, you play this game. But we're all, everything moves so fast in gaming. We're already moving on to the next game so quick. I don't know. I have to worry about my priorities now. How the show's gonna go, how things gonna be, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm more pissed off at Blog TV than I am about anything else. I mean, I better figure out this shit now, because basically if I want to talk about video games, I have to show video games. You know, on March 27th, you know, like I said, maybe the big fool is Stickam resurrects itself. Maybe it'll rise from his grave. But, like I said, for me it's to find a new place. Find a place that we can call, you know, seems like now we have to do game streams that's in our repertoire. It's not like it's not like a choice I can sit here for. I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to do it a lot because I don't have the computer to do it. I don't have the technology or to do it, so I have to, you know, I have to do some studying and to get that tech and make sure that it's right. You know, doing this was easier than I thought, but it was literally some know-how of doing the show to make this work. It wasn't just, oh, it was super easy. No, it was some tricky bedeaky shit that I had to do. This was accomplished pretty easily, but I'm saying it's ghetto in the way it's doing. It is the most ghetto thing ever. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, eliminated. Oh, I'm out. Where am I? I'm 14. I don't know. I'm from that old mentality grind time that I just don't like. I just don't want to disappoint. I don't want to disappoint people. That's all. I know the internet's, you know, the disappointments is pretty low, but I really don't want to disappoint. And, you know, the show's been very good. I enjoy doing them. Oh fuck, I gotta stop pressing E. Here's the thing, Grind Time. We can totally stream this on Twitch. We can totally do the whole streaming on Twitch. It's just the question is... Because, to me it seems like Twitch is all about the League of Legends. And anyone can say, like, okay, Twitch is not all about the League of Legends. It's all about... Like, when I think of Twitch TV, I think real-time strategy. I think like what I'm seeing right here. Don't get me wrong, I like those people, but now I'm one of those people? Alright. I just don't have the power to do that, Try Instagib. Yogi showed me that yesterday, but no one's there. That's what Vog TV. I've seen them. I've seen their website. I'm thinking about it. I think they're great. I think it's a great website. It's a great startup. I just don't want them to go the wayside of, oh my, LOL, League of Legends. I mean, that's their, so is StarCraft. StarCraft is huge in Korea, man. StarCraft is fucking huge. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it being huge. I just feel like it's very one-sided. It's not like, it's like, it's like going to jail. It's gaming jail, basically. It's basically for the hardcore of the hardcore. That's us. I mean, let's face it. But not everyone's into LOL. Right. But it's all about the games. It's all about gaming over there, which is fine. That's what we do, but there's no section for talk shows. I guess that's what I'm saying is, if there was a section for video game shows and actually, fostered that kind of part, then I can say, you know what, maybe we would have a better chance and we could actually do some good work. I mean, like, Stickcam was nuts, but we could do a video game show and do very well. Yeah, Monsun Air. Yeah, but they probably do a ton of, but you had to be a show. Like, I think it was like, what, level 4 podcast or whatever. But yeah, there is shows there, but it's like 4, like 2. No one, you have to be a big name. But, sorry, I'm not a big name like I used to be. I'm not... Yeah, that's the sad part. There's Stickam show that moved to Twitch. Because they could. They probably offered them good money. They probably offered them a spot. I'm like, hey, you're a show, we moved you over. But I'll keep saying it. People can sit here and go like, oh, all the talent of Stickam went away. Did it? I was there. Guys from Queens were still there. It was still chugging along. This place has no talent. You look here and it's like, they're, even though this is very jerry-rigged, I mean... people get excited for Wheel of Fortune. I mean, you had the guys from Queens. I'm not the biggest fan of guys from Queens, but they're huge. They're bigger than me. Look, I don't want to sit here. It's like, oh, you're upset that they're bigger or whatever. No, I'm not upset that anyone's bigger. I'm just saying, if you're going to put in the work, I want a piece of it. If, to me it's like, I'm at the point that if you're going to do something, right, I want to see something happen. I can't just keep streaming at the top of my lungs and expect nothing to happen. Or do replays? We could. We could totally, like I said, if we had a different computer, totally. Alright. Replay is definitely on Twitch. I mean, like I said, if Twitch TV has to be a 24-hour channel, Tekken Games has to have a computer that literally just sits there and just probably pumps the show 24 hours into it, and then run game footage in it too. So you have to make game footage, put the 24 hours into it. It's not impossible. It's really easy to do. I'm just saying, that's what's going to happen. That's probably what is going to happen. You know, to win Twitch, you have to sit there. You know, it's a sitting thing, not a winning thing. You know, you have to come literally with LOL and everything else. And like I said, it's like, I'm not an RTS guy. And you can sit here and say like, oh, but you like first-person shooters. Yeah, but they like Call of Duty only. You know, like we play multiple games. We don't just play Call of Duty. People have cool greens. Yeah, people, you know, they actually want to show you the game. They want, you know, they want to sit there and show you the game, have footage like that, and there's nothing wrong with that because it gets 28 million unique views every month. People want to see video games. I just have to get over that. People want to see games. You know, and they put a lot of money into that kind of stuff, but I know what I am. I am not scared to venture off the beaten path. That's not what I'm saying, like, I'm scared to venture off the beaten path. Look what I'm doing right now. This ain't the show. I'm venturing off the beaten path. But for me, it's just, you know, if I'm serious about Twitch, they better be serious about me. You can't be, yeah. I never, you know, it's, you know, you just, it's not that. It's not that I hate, it's one of those games that you go into like League of Legends. People like this? I'm like, yeah. But literally, people like that kind of game. People love their games. I mean, I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you the people, you know, the games that people latch onto, they latch onto. You know, the Halos of the world, the League of Legends of the world, the World of Warcrafts of the fucking world. But hey, you know, like I said, it's, you know, Staycam was great because I had the audience I liked. It was, you know, I wasn't guys from Queens, but I enjoyed it. You know, it wasn't, you know, it was enough people for me to be happy about. The World of Warcraft of the world, the World of Warcraft. I'm just saying, the World of Warcraft of the World of Warcraft. I guess that's an oxymoron, but literally the World of Warcraft of the world. You know, like I said, it's the same reason why I don't play Minecraft. It's the same damn reason. I stay away from games that people literally, you say one bad thing about a game, like people lose their minds. Like they would lose your minds. They're like, how the fuck? How dare you? How fucking dare you? How in the world dare you? You know, talk about this game like this. How dare you? And I'm like, who gave? I'm sorry. I'm to the point that, you know, if you're going to go this far to defend a game like Minecraft or Warcraft or Skyrim or whatever, it's like, yeah, that's great and all, but you're defending it, but stop shoving it down my ass. I will play it when I play it. I'm glad you got enjoyment out of Skyrim and Warcraft and all that stuff. I played Warcraft. I got up to level 42, you know, and I did enjoy Warcraft to the when I played it. You know, when I went to Ohio, that's all I had was World of Warcraft for 2 days. I put time in it. You know, I went to dungeons. You know, me and my MacBook, we did work on Warcraft. That was probably the better RPGs, but after a while, I just couldn't play it. That's just how it is with me in RPGs. It's just I just don't finish them. It's like I can finish every other game, but when it comes to RPGs, I get to a point. It's either I get to the very tippy end, or the very tippy middle, or like the beginning. I'm like, you know, it's like, to me sometimes I go like, I know you guys like this game, but god damn, I find it horribly boring. And then they're gonna say like, well, you ADHD motherfucker don't appreciate anything. It's not because I have ADHD. Stare at other things. I mean, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Edith, what do you want from me? So that's why when we do this Let's Play, it's gonna be an RPG. It'll be more enjoyable. And because I ain't gonna like it. You know, like I said, my pain is your entertainment. Instagib. You know, like I said, I hope Instagib does get bigger. Uh-oh. Alright, someone got eliminated. I don't know. I just, you know, I don't want to live in the world of just, you know, I believe in competition, okay? I believe in, if you have a website that is, if you just only have the Twitch TV thing, then you're sad. If you fostered other places like, you know, Instagib or all that other places, maybe we'll have a better shot. It's all about betting on horses at this point. You know, what horse you think is going to be better. We know who's a proven horse, which is Ustream.tv. It ain't going anywhere. And we know what else is a proven horse, Twitch.tv. It ain't going anywhere. Those sites ain't going anywhere. I know I sound like a broken record when I say these kind of things, but literally, they're not going anywhere. They're not taking your gun. They're not going anywhere, period. It's not happening. They're staying, and they're doing that indeed. Did I get elimination? Oh, I got eliminated, but I think I eliminated someone. Oh, Ravaged? Did I even have that installed? Well, I don't even run right. I don't even know if I have that installed, but it's a small game, so I can install that in a little bit and play a little bit about that, but I like it. Did I give you a key? Oh, I gave you a key. I have like 3 more keys to give out. I have like 3 more keys to give out for Ravage. I really do. Were you there for the interview? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go install that. You know what? I'm gonna go install that. Should I put it on the hard drive or should I put it on the main drive? I'll be right back, because how this works, I can only talk with one game. So I have to go fix that. So I'll be right back. Just let me put Ravage on the Barbie.